So there's twofold to my question. One, is it possible to not just heal, but to transform in a second arc of your life?
hmm
And then question two, is it possible to be successful, fulfilled, and an example without being narcissistic?
So let's talk about the heal and transform in the second arc. 1000% yes. Now, when you say that, I'm assuming you're referring to the person was the wounded child
Yeah.
and they heal and transform and reach outside of themselves. Absolutely. 1000%.
Okay.
1000%. I work with, I mean, at this point, through some way, shape, or form, either in group format or in individual format, with thousands of people who survive narcissistic relationships. And while some people are definitely stymied for a lifetime, they're not they're by far the vast minority. The large percentage of people, once they get it, once they're told they can get set free from it, that they don't need to forgive someone who harmed them, when you really take all the existing paradigms and say, no, you don't need to forgive someone who's a serial offender in your life. Hell no. You free them and they can start to individuate and experience themselves as themselves rather than as a vessel that was basically pouring supply into a narcissistic person. Amazing things happen. I have seen survivors go on to write books and make films and to make music and to create art and to get doctorates and to go back to school and to actually wake up in the morning and feel like a functioning person. So absolutely healing and transformation. We are living, breathing things. Cut off, tree keeps going even if you cut off a branch. Like nature always finds a way to keep healing and living, whether no matter what the species we are. That's what's remarkable about life. Now, to your point, can you be successful without being narcissistic? Absolutely yes. But I'm going to say that with an asterisk.
Yep.
It really depends on what that person's definition of success is. If that person's definition of success is grandiose by definition, I'm going to be the person who changes the this and the that, and I'm going to make all this money, and all these people are going to admire me. So it's entirely in this sort of grandiose narcissistic supply oriented, look at me, aren't I great model. Then narcissism is going to help you succeed there. Narcissism works really well in a capitalistic economic structure because it's a competitive structure.
Mm-hmm.
Narcissistic people are built better for competition than people who have less of that quality. But that doesn't mean people cannot be successful. They absolutely can. But I will tell you, you'll see it gets a little bit frayed in the marketing.
Yeah.
Says me. I mean, listen, I'm a lot of things. I'm actually not narcissistic. I'd be the first to own it if I was. I can be abrupt. I'm introverted. I can sometimes be a little like get angry at the world for not supporting me. So there's some of my dark traits. But beyond that, no, I'm very empathic. I'm compassionate. I'll own that. But I'll tell you, I can't market myself. I'm really bad at it. It's not my forte. And I look at other people and go, they're really good at this. And so, it's not in my DNA, my emotional DNA as
Yeah.
much. So is that holding me back from my full success? Absolutely. In the way the world runs, yes, it is.
Yeah.
And I've seen people write and do things that I don't even think that were compelling and they knocked it out of the park. And when we go and do the deep dive, it's because they marketed the hell out of it. And so marketing is marketing is very easy for narcissistic people. They're very good at it. And since marketing is the core of what can create success for any product writ
Sure. An
large, whatever
attention
product it is,
economy. Yeah.
they're going to do great. So, but I mean, really, it's that idea of what is success until you operationalize what the success word is.
Mm-hmm.
Then it gets a little bit, it gets a little bit tricky. But I have to say that I've seen many incredibly successful people who are who are not narcissistic. And I think that that's we've all got our thing, but our thing, our quirk, our little bit that makes this a little more difficult maybe is not narcissism. Narcissism is a cake and it's made up of a lot of ingredients. An egg is not a cake.